Shape charge! 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God.
I don't see a cube.
Yes! We did it!
Look how clean that is.
Yes!
If you didn't see our last tungsten cube video with Houston Jones, we tried to do our best to destroy that.
And you failed.
We shot it with 50 cal, various rounds, and couldn't break it.
And since we couldn't break it with the 50 cal, we brought it down to our friends at Ordnance Lab, and it looks like you have a variety of shape charges?
That's right, I got a series of shape charges. I think in ascending order, we should be able to hopefully crack this cube, but you know, there's only one way to find out.
And I don't think it's been done before.
This might be the first time we see a tungsten cube shatter in ultra high speed.
This is ballistic high speed!
Forgot about that.
All right, so we're gonna start off with the smallest charge. This is gonna be a linear shaped charge. It has a small amount of explosive. I'd say about maybe 15 grams, nothing too major. It should put a mark in this block. It's not gonna go through it. I'm more than certain about that.
So you were saying earlier, it's definitely more energy than a 50 cal could put
Yeah,
off,
there's
even
way
at the
more
muzzle.
energy here. So
Okay.
we're focusing a lot of that energy through the shape charge right onto the block, right? Whereas the
Okay.
50 cal has to travel some distance.
Right.
Obviously, not all the energy is gonna go into the block. Some of it goes to the side, but we're still gonna get a good amount. Plus the liner. The liner is gonna get shot in there because that's how shape charge works.
Yep.
So we should see some damage, and you know, we can sort of gauge from there how much more explosives do we possibly need to crack this block.
Like if it just scuffs it versus if we're starting to get a dent, that'll tell
Yeah,
us something.
that tells us a good amount of information.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what we'll do is I have it set up here with some det cord to set off the detonators right here.
Okay.
It'll travel all the way to the shape charge, set it off. So we should see a little bit of delay on camera as it travels down the det cord, blow it up, and then we'll see what happens.
It's cool that our cameras are fast enough that you can say that. You should see some delay.
Yeah, no, you actually have cameras that can actually
Yeah.
capture that, because normally it's so fast, you're like, oh, that was all one instant blast.
What do you think? Is it gonna go bye-bye or not yet?
Well, I'm taking the professional's word here and not yet, but I'm hoping by the end it's just a pile of pieces.
Say, if this fragments on this shot, we're going home early.
I want at least a bigger crater than any of the 50s did.
Yeah,
From
that would
this
be nice.
shape charge?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll let you wire this up. We'll get to safety and see what happens.
Let's do it.
Let's blow it up.
All right.
And then just a reminder, do not walk over any of these cables after. Okay, rolling, 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 rolling.
First shape charge! Firing at 3, 2, 1.
I thought it'd be louder than that.
Oh, the cube's still on the table.
Nice.
And there's the
Oh, I love it already.
Whoa.
Oh, it's gonna be a good day.
That is much different than I was expecting.
Look how shiny it is.
Yeah.
That's the crystalline structure of raw tungsten. Well, I'm glad it did something.
I think we're gonna break it.
This is gonna go away today.
I think we're gonna break it.
And you can tell it was liquid. That's so
Yeah.
cool. So we technically just did copper versus tungsten, and the copper won a little bit.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
because it was liquid and fast and energetic.
Oh, that was
Wow.
beautiful.
Ooh, what are all these sparks?
So that's the shape charge hitting the steel plate.
Oh.
You see it a lot, especially if the shape charge doesn't go all the way into the metal. You
Yeah.
get ejection. So that's just the steel plate getting, you know, combusted.
Very cool. I feel like if we step it up at all, it's going over the ledge of the table.
Yeah.
See the green from all the copper.
Yeah. So yeah, we get a few frames of det cord before. Look
Right
how
there.
bright that is.
Beautiful though.
All right, let's bump up our frame rate. 617,000 frames per second.
Sheets.
Oh,
Awesome.
Oh, whoa.
Oh my God.
Wait, was that tungsten vibrating?
yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, it is.
What?
There's a shockwave, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, we're breaking it.
Yeah. It's bouncing back and
Right?
forth
Because
through it.
the shockwave would have nothing to bounce off of, so it's not like we're seeing a shockwave bounce.
No, that's
the material.
That's the
Yeah.
cube,
What?
energy traveling through the block.
And it's so dense.
That's impressive. That's actually really impressive. Yeah.
Tungsten vibrating is wild. Look at that.
It's a pretty homogeneous wave too.
That's beautiful.
That's wild.
I feel like we've already captured a world's first just from this. I've never seen that.
I've never seen that.
And you're the explosives dude.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of explosions. So now we're gonna scale it up.
What do you think's next? What size?
We're gonna go with the conical charge.
Okay.
And with everything, it should be like 35, 40 grams total.
Okay.
Oh,
but
about
it's going to be more centered into a punch.
Yes, it's gonna be a cone, so it's gonna be basically a punch and an ice pick into this thing.
Okay.
So this one is dispersed energy over a larger,
If we magnify that into a smaller area,
should get some better performance. I expect a bigger crater into the block.
we're going to break this thing.
Oh, we're breaking it.
After seeing that footage,
You're done.
I would say now's the time, but no, we drove all the way to Texas.
Exactly,
There's no
You
stopping.
can't go back. All right, let's wire up the next shape charge.
Yes, pull it up.
Okay. Dude, tungsten rippling? What did we just see?
That's strange.
I feel like we just caught a glimpse of this is a simulation.
That's something you were definitely never supposed to see with your
No.
naked eye.
Okay, as you said, a little bit more explosives, but it's now a conical shape charge.
Correct. Technically, more energy is going to get focused into a smaller area,
Right.
which means we should get better penetration. And there's a slightly more amount of explosive into this conical shape charge versus that last one we did. If I remember off the top of my head, don't quote me on this one, it should be about 30 grams of HMX explosive into
Quote
the
him.
shape charge. Quote me on this one. And then totally flame me in the comments, guys.
Chat, clip that.
Right?
Chad, is this real?
Yeah. And we have it on a nice clean face here. We'll see
Yeah.
the comparison between that one and this one.
We'll be able to compare it to the 50 cal holes too.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
Which would be cool.
It's going to be way more energy going into the block versus a 50 cal round.
And if you're not familiar with conical shape charges, you need some amount of standoff, which as you said is anywhere from 1 to 2 times the diameter.
Depends on the geometry and whatnot, but the rule of thumb is 1 to 2
Okay.
times the diameter of the shape charge.
Because you need room to invert, right?
Right, so the liner inside needs time to form, and then there's an ideal range where the liner is actually at its peak performance,
Right,
and then it'll
okay.
start to dissipate, right?
Okay.
If you go too early, then you don't get, it still hasn't formed. It'll still work, don't get me wrong. Like,
Yeah.
I would not
Okay.
want to be on top
Still
of it.
molten copper.
Still, yeah.
So you think that's the sweet spot for this size?
It's about right there, yeah.
Yeah.
I bet the cube makes it about a foot off the table.
I'm going 2 feet.
2 feet.
Yep.
18 inches.
Okay.
All right.
72.3 meters.
What?
No, we'll go with 73 centimeters, so right off the table.
All right, let's blow this up.
Let's go find out.
See what happens. Good, 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 good. All right, let's blow this up.
Everybody ready?
I'm still banking on 18 inches. Good.
Second shape charge! Fire in 3, 2, 1.
Oh my.
That was a ricochet of something.
1.
Oh my. Oh my.
Yeah.
That was a cool sound.
Whoa.
All right, circuit's clear.
I don't see a cube.
I think our predictions were wrong.
Okay.
Is that lunch?
Yeah, I'm a good guess.
Wait, what? We broke it!
Yes! Wait.
And
We did it!
look how clean that is.
Yes!
What?
Is it hot?
That's all it took?
Oh, we're drinking early tonight, boys.
Look at that. Whoa.
We just broke a tungsten cube in half.
Can we have some of this and you can have the other part? We've split it into quadrants?
I'll give you a corner.
What?
Oh,
Come on, man. Find the other pieces. There's one.
There's 2.
Oh,
right there.
that's it.
Boom and boom.
Penetrated like that through.
So we might see an exit.
Yeah.
on
yeah.
high speed.
You should see it exit, yeah.
What? I don't know if the audio caught it well on camera. We had a ricochet. I think this was it. Which means it protected somebody's vehicle. That's so cool.
It's not a shock
Did it
wave.
shoot
So it
through
probably, no. So it probably just went.
We just replaced this one from yesterday.
Who has a Volkswagen? That would have been your car.
That's my rental.
That line of sight is perfect for that car.
That would have been a great return to the rental and be like, well, you see what happened was.
Can't be in the explosive game with at least some injury or fragmentation. That's just how it is.
No, for if anyone watching that is not true. Yeah, no, you can do it here.
I'm sending that straight to your insurance agent. If you're into explosives, you're probably also into firearms and tactical gear, which is why I want to tell you about the most useful box you can get, Tac Pack. TacPack is a monthly subscription box that comes packed full of high-end tactical gear. So if you're into firearms, you can get things to fix your firearm, whether that's working on it or upgrading it with various hand guards, pistol grips, charging handles. There's also stuff to use outside of things that are on the weapon. You get laser range finders. They have all sorts of awesome t-shirts and stickers. They come in 2-tier subscriptions. You have your standard box, $59.95 shipped with a typical value of $90 to $120, or you can go to the TacPack Plus, $139.95 shipped, and it's worth $240 to $300. But the cool part is, if you're a new subscriber to TacPack, they gave us a code, HIGHSPEED. If you sign up with our code HIGHSPEED, you get a free $60 box inside your first shipped TacPack. The next TacPack Plus has a value of $316 that's shipped for $139.95. And if you use that code HIGHSPEED, you get that free $60 box, bringing your total value to $376 with that code. So there's a lot of subscription boxes out there, but if you want one where you will actually use the items on the daily, TacPack is the way to go. Don't forget the coupon code. Back to the HIGHSPEED.
This will be a wide, and hopefully we'll see where some of this fragmentation goes.
6,400 frames per second.
Yes, sir. Here we go.
Yeah, you see it.
Yes, it did go through.
Not only that, there was still a lot of energy.
What are the
so-
pieces flying off this way?
Are those small pieces of tungsten? See them coming out this way, spinning?
Yep.
Oh yeah, definitely.
One of those definitely hit the mirror.
Yeah.
There's the cube. Those big chunks.
Nice.
So from 6,000 to 60,000 frames per second. Oh my goodness.
Dang.
There's the exit.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow, it didn't seem like it took very long.
No, that conical is so much brighter. It's like a nuke
Just
just
gotta be it hitting the tungsten.
Yeah.
All right there is the hot jet coming out. It's
That's
still-
all liquid.
There's still enough energy.
Got some plasma going on too.
Yeah. Had you had more metal, it would have gone right through that too.
Wow.
Some nice fireball. And then many milliseconds later, the big chunks are finally flying off the table. Okay, let's see the ultra high speed. I wonder if we'll see it vibrate again. Oh my, come on, the other side. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is.
There it is.
That's so slow in this shot. Wow.
Acts like it was struggling to get through that or something.
That slowed it down a
what
lot.
the heck?
I'm sorry, guys. I should have put more energy behind it. Man. Sorry.
We wanted the
I mean, you
fast
only
one.
broke it.
This part is so satisfying.
Wait, could you see it crack right before the flames get there?
I don't know. I see a dark, thin line show up right
I see what
as
you're talking about. Yeah.
we might have just caught the end of the fracture. The size of shape charge it takes to do that is just so big, you don't really get to see the fracture happen.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like the target gets engulfed by the
Yeah.
explosion.
Say
Should've
another
put a
option
fan
would have
there.
been,
Blow it away.
if we had a camera on the back side
Yeah.
and a ton of light on it, you would have actually maybe see it do that, but then the camera's getting destroyed.
Imagine showing this to a medieval peasant.
They'd probably just cry.
Pure
Yeah.
They'd probably burn you at the stake.
Good stuff.
All right, well, that is breaking a tungsten cube
Yeah.
with Houston Jones
Are
and
you
Ordnance
happy?
Lab.
I'm pleasantly surprised.
Now your next episode has to be you actually breaking.
So shape charges on me?
On your thigh?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, they've
Aw,
gone through
man.
plenty at this
You
point.
can build
I'm
up a
sure.
tolerance. It just
Yeah.
takes time.
What's the smallest shape charge we can use?
1 gram.
Oh, man, I don't know. I think the problem's more the insurance, but I don't know. We can probably get about maybe 10 millimeters.
Okay. Well, does anyone have glue? Maybe we can put it back together.
Here,
I got
let's
super
let's
glue.
lay out the pieces. Oh my goodness.
Well, good job, guys.
Yeah, it's a good
We,
thing to
uh,
go with the larger charge. It would have disintegrated that.
The amount of energy it took to crack this apart, they only went a few feet out. That's how heavy they are.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So that means that was about the perfect amount to use, too.
This is a much shorter episode than I thought. Where do you think this goes?
I wasn't good at, puzzles as a kid. Wait, no.
That might need to flip. Yeah, because this fits right
That
in
goes
that
there.
top part.
Yep, that goes there.
That goes right there. I think that's all the pieces.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that!
It fractured through the 50 cal rounds because it was weaker there.
Oh.
Very cool. I think you are the first person to destroy raw tungsten cube for us to get it on high speed.
Normally, when I try to destroy $4,000 worth of stuff in the car,
After you hit it 6 times with a 50 cal,
What
that
other
are
shape
all
charge?
armor piercing
Yes.
and incendiary.
Dude, this is perfect. I was worried we were gonna disintegrate, well not disintegrate it, but a bunch of fine pieces.
Like it just went super brittle and just...
That was perfect. Okay, so I did not think we would be here looking at a broken, fractured, nicely fractured tungsten cube. That is so wild.
I did.
You thought that? Okay.
I had full faith.
I was unsure.
But with such a small shape charge.
We
too.
turned loose an EOD guy that has like a completely full container of explosives.
I know.
He wasn't stopping until it was broken.
We didn't even get to use most of them.
I know, we had a whole bunch more, including a whammy charge, and we never even got to that.
Well, if it goes without saying, I think we'll be back at some point.
Yeah, shape charge against Houston? Absolutely.
Against a femur?
I don't see what could go wrong.
Like the femur's really strong. It's like dense.
Yeah.
You know?
More
You got
dense than
plot armor.
tungsten.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as it's for your channel, you get plot.
And
armor.
I'm the
There you go.
main character, you know.
Exactly.
The
It's for
main
medical
character never
reasons,
dies.
right? Science
Yeah.
needs to do that. We need to know.
For sure.
Head over to Ordnance Lab, subscribe to their YouTube channel. They do a lot of custom explosives and all sorts of crazy stuff over there. So
Also head over to Houston Jones. He does a lot of YouTube
I
stuff.
get hurt.
if you want to see him get hurt, go over there.
I get hurt weekly.
Yeah, like every week there's something just...
In fact, are we allowed to say this? We just filmed you getting hit with 40 millimeter stuff? Because this probably won't come out for a bit.
When we were crouching over there, it kind of hurt. My legs don't bend very well right now.
Well, thanks for watching. Head over to their channels and subscribe, and I guess we'll see you in the next episode.
Goodbye. This is Ballistic High Speed! Wait.
As if they're gonna break more.